Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. We're making origami paper flowers today out of magazines. So first of all we need 5 squares. So from your magazine that you've finished with, cut 5 squares. Get your hot glue gun ready. Make sure it's all charged up. And there's the 5 squares. So we're going to put 4 of them aside and start our first petal. There's 5 petals in this flower, and that's why we need 5 squares of paper. So we did a right hand corner up to the middle, then open that up, put our fingers inside that pocket, flip it over, line up the creases, and the creases that I'm talking about are not so easy to see, so the one's there and one's there. Line them up, give that tab a crease and pop it away. Back to the beginning, and we'll do the left hand side now. Fingers in, press down gently, flip it over. Line up the creases, one there and one there. Let's give it a crease and let's pop it away. Alright, now we're going to fold that triangle side on top of itself, like that, and then the other side, like that. And then gently we're going to bring those 2 folded edges together. Hot glue down the inner side of one edge. And then watch your fingers because the hot glue is hot. Careful now. If there's surplus glue, you might find that you get it on your fingers and rub it away quick. So there's the first petal. Second petal is exactly the same. All the petals are the same as that first one. So we're going to be a bit faster here. Following the same, exactly the same as the first one. And once you've done 2 or 3, you'll have got the idea of it. So each petal has got a nice rounded side, and then the sharper edge, which is going to be the middle of the flower. Alright, so that's the 5 petals done. We're now going to go back to a 2-page piece out of the magazine, you know, like where the staples are, and make ourselves a bigger square. I'm going to roll this really, really tightly. A little bit fiddly to get it started, so just take your time. and roll it as tight as you can. And once you've got a couple of folds, just pull it back, make sure it's nice and tight. Feel it between your fingers. And then once you've got it started, it should look as tight as that. Once you've got it started, roll up, keeping it tight. This is going to be the stem of your flower. So if you had other things to use, you could use a kebab stick, you know, like you use on the barbecue, nice wooden stick, or a real stick, or a nice firm straw. But while we're in a situation of using magazines, then you use the magazine paper. So this next bit is, you can use any colour really, but I'm using a bit of yellow post-it paper, and this is 7 centimetres by 5 centimetres. You don't be too fussy about measurement, just roughly. So I'm folding it long ways and then folding it short ways twice. I'm going to show you that again. Let me just open it up again. And there we go. So fold it long ways, fold it short ways twice. And then keeping the folded edge in my left hand, I'm then going to use my scissors to cut halfway down to give it a bit of a fringe. Alright. Take care with the scissors. Ask a grown-up to help if you need to. Alright, so when you open it up, it looks like this. Isn't that good? So you can bash it about a little bit. And I'm just going to fold it the way it was folded before. And then we're going to roll it up. Nice and tight again. A bit fiddly, but I'm sure you'll manage. And we're going to use some hot glue. Watch your fingers again with the hot glue. And then press that down. A little bit of surplus glue on your fingers will be too hot, so just don't be in too much of a rush. And remember, if you get any on your fingertips, you just rub it away quick. And I'm just going to open some of these little fringe bits. But we're going to put that to one side for a second. Because next, we're going to put our petals together. So we're going to take 2 and glue down one side of the edge. So it's the straight edges we're gluing together. And then another 2. And I'm going to go back to the first 2 and add on a third. So take your time and make sure that they're neat. There we go. So there's 3 and 2. It's starting to look like a flower now. So this is our rolled up stem. We're just going to flatten the end of it, fold the end over, make the end as thin as possible, because the end is going to go inside our flower. So We don't want it to be too big. So that was a nice lot of glue going in there. And I'm now pressing the stem into the 3. And then more glue on top. I'm pressing the 2 petals into the 3 with the stake inside. And I'm going to hold them. There's a lot of glue in there. I'm going to hold. You take your time with this. If you're using paper glue, it might take a lot longer. And then if you think there needs some extra glue just to hold it together, then you pop it in at this stage. Hold it together and don't rush this bit. You might have to hold it for quite a wee while as your glue dries. Just going to trim the end there, and nearly finished. The next thing is we're going to put in that yellow middle bit. So I'm just trimming off and making a point on the end of the yellow fringed bit piece. I didn't do it earlier because the glue was still wet. The glue is now dry, so I can trim it off. And then we're going to push that, the pointy end, we're going to put that in the middle of the flower with some glue. Put the glue in the middle of the flower and then put in the yellow middle piece. And then give it a few moments for the glue to get a good grip of things. And then gently pull that fringe apart a little bit. Give it a wee bit of a bash about. Gently bash about. There we go. One finished origami flower made from magazine paper.